What's up, everybody? This is Damron with Trash Ass Gamers, and we're playing Bastion. Really cool game if you haven't played it. So I'm going to be making a complete guide for this game. We're going to go from the beginning of the game all the way to the end, and we're going to be playing in score attack mode. We're going to be showing you everything you need to know to get every single achievement in the game. We're going to do all the vigils. We're going to do all of the who knows where dream sequences, as well as getting the first prize in all of the proving grounds. Now you do need to beat the game at least once to unlock the scoring attack section of the game. So you need to go ahead and do that, and then when we get to the scoring attack section of the game, we will cover everything. Now we'll discuss the achievements that you'll get just for beating it the first time as well. This is going to be, again, a complete guide. I'm going to show you the whole game, and I'll let it play out. I'm obviously not going to talk throughout the whole thing as we're kind of doing levels. I will put timestamps in each portion of the guide for anything specific, like when we unlock a vigil, when there's something specific to an achievement. I'll put those timestamps in the description, as well as the comment. I'll pin a comment for each video for anything specific that we're going to unlock in that video. So again, this will be a complete guide, and we'll be moving forward through the first part, which is to just get to Bastion, really the beginning of the game. And again, we're going to unlock this mode by beating the game one time, and there's two different endings. Keep that in mind. So just remember what ending you selected at the end of your first playthrough, and be sure that we select the opposing ending in this playthrough. We'll obviously discuss that when we get to the very end of the guide as well. So this is part one, so we'll make our way to Bastion, and we'll talk a little bit when we get there.
Sometimes you just need a drink. A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines. He sets foot inside one of Zealandia's famous watering holes. Wait, haven't I? Anyway, Rondé's place just brings back memories. Rondé always wanted his ashes scattered here. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief. Clang! Shield saves his hide. Windbags start turning up for last call. More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid. Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back, right back at you. The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true. picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner. He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man. The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job. Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins. Ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now. Takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Kid puts him out of his misery. He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy. At last, the skyway's in sight. Whisks him where it needs to go. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Alright, so the first time you beat the Wharf District and you make it to Bastion for the first time, you will unlock your first achievement, which is going to be the Stranger, which is for completing the Wharf District. Now, when we get in here, an important thing on our, score attack playthrough, the first building that we want to build is the memorial. And the memorial is where we're going to be completing our sigils. And the reason we want to build that first is because, one, we want to be able to start working on our sigils immediately, although they do backtrack. You know, everything that you've done would count whether or not you built it, but it's going to give us an extra source of income, because when you complete vigils, you know, you're going to get extra income to use to spend on other things. So we want to start collecting that as soon as possible. So go ahead and build the memorial, and then when you do that, you're going to have the first of 23 sigils. There's going to be 23 sigils that we need to do. Again, I'm going to timestamp all those throughout the guide, so each part of our guide will have different timestamps to show you when we unlock specific ones, and I'll talk to you in those moments about what's required. So the first one is the valediction, and the valediction is simply for building the memorial. So once you build that, you can collect it. Now, once you complete vigils, you do need to go into the memorial and press A on the pen pad to collect that reward. So that's it for the first part. We're going to go ahead and move forward. If you guys like our stuff, feel free to like and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed this guide, and we'll see you in part 2.
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.